Lumi, can everyone hear me and see me all okay? Everything should be working. I had a couple of technical issues to start with. That's good. And how's the quality of the video? Because I've shrunk it down, so instead of being 1080, it should now be 720. So save on the data a little bit, as they say. Could have gone lower, but 720 is probably the lowest I would make it. I've also changed my bit rates as well. So hopefully that will kind of prevent shit from happening. Looks good this end. Okay, that's good. We're halfway there. Sorry, you'll have to bear with me because I'm still technically playing around with things. Probably, doesn't help, but when you're fiddling around, you forget to stop and do other things that you're supposed to be doing because you're too interested in doing something else. Hopefully, everything should be up and running, should be fine, and we should have no hiccups this evening, but time will tell. I mean, I've set it to 720p, 48 frames per second. I've lowered my bit rate. I've also changed the color contrast as well to be more full spectrum, and I've lowered a couple other bits and pieces and upped a couple of bits and nozzles. So we'll see if any of it actually fucking works. If it doesn't, then I have no idea. If it doesn't work, well, I don't know. That's okay, take your time, no rush, just making drinks. Yeah, I've just made a drink as well. But I'm hoping everything's going to be fine and dandy, there should be no issues. But we'll see how that happens. Yeah, but that really shouldn't make an issue though if it was like raining or not. I mean, It just seems weird that that would actually cause any issues. And maybe it's just me, but something doesn't seem quite right. And I'm not sure why. Okay. Right. Onwards and upwards, as they say. Of course, by the sound of it, some people will be leaving shortly. Well, not shortly, in a wee while, aren't they?
Maker's End. Not much farther now.
3 hours and 20 minutes until you fly. Oh, I bet you're excited. Though I actually got a letter from Australia today, which is quite funny.
So far from Narrowland. I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You. Spying through my focus again? Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know as well as I do. Maybe better. But be wary. Megazord is crawling eclipse troops. To have you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
Why wouldn't you be excited? Though I suppose the actual flying part can be a right pain in the backside, can it? Checking in and doing all, you know, your bloody security checks and all that shocking. Maybe I should be paying attention. On all that stuff. Ah, yeah, of course, the little nun, yeah. I fucking stole one of them for my own, yeah. I'm the one who's getting my bottom handed to me. But it won't be long until you're back in the little one. And as for communications from Australia, was actually a letter from a motorcycle vlogger, which is kind of cool. It's downstairs at the very moment. Finally, they've left me alone. I don't know where you come from, but I'm gonna take over you as well. Go and help your friend. Would you rather I handle your bottom? It depends who's asking, in all fairness. If it's Lewis, then definitely. Sure, this kind of makes me think of a film. I can't think of what it was called though. Robo Jocks? I think that was what it was called. Oh shit, how did you know I was even there? I thought it was well hidden, in all fairness, but clearly not. Yeah, got a few stickers and whatnots, which is kind of cool. Wasn't expecting it, to say the least. But I think that's some of the best shit, isn't it? It's things you're not expecting.
Nice. Do a good hunt.
Pretty sure I have to save one capacity at these places for it to kind of show up on the map as a fast travel place. Obviously, with this game, if you're playing for the first time, you have to make your own fast travel location packs. Very true. I don't know what to expect this week because I only have a meal plan. The man has the plans. Oh, excitement. But yeah, when you play the game for the first time, you have to make your own fast travel packs. I can't remember what you use to make it. I don't think it's too extravagant. I want to say leather and some other bits and pieces. But when you do New Game Plus, you can actually. I don't think you need to make it. I think you just get given it, but you get like an unlimited fast travel. But when you you find the camps around, which are obviously represented by green. Like this one here is white, and down at the bottom R2 for travel. And I think I would actually need to interact with them. So like that one I did interact with by doing a manual save. But I think at the very least, if I do a quick save, then it will activate it, and then I can fast travel to it, which is a bit of a pain. That it says you've discovered on the screen, but then you haven't actually technically discovered it until you go to it, which is a bit of a catch-22. Maybe it's me being pedantic, I don't know. And as for not really knowing what to expect, it can kind of be a little on the exciting things,
On me!
On me!
You're trapped now. Still sticking around.
it gave me the option then to use it, but then it didn't let me do it. Well, he just stood there. There's another one down here somewhere as well. What if he just stood there? What did he disappear up to? There he is, right there.
This will wash away the scents for now. The bandits brought their prisoners here.
Got a broadhead here! The signal's mine!
I'm trying to collect as many of those robots and put them in that camp as possible. I don't know if it would work. I know if I select the other one, it will kind of, like a mount, it will mess it up. So I'm going to have to grab them and bring them to them. Which is fine as long as you can mount them. If you can't mount them, then, you know, there's not much you can really do about it. Like I said, they all seem to have the Zoid things nowhere near anything that's worth a note.
What I found! Take that one down!
I'm not sure if they're still attacking or if they've just bugged it out. I mean, he's technically doing his job.
Search the area.
At least with these ones, you can kind of somewhat summon them to you.
Gotcha present.
Kind of just killed him. So I mean, he died because he's just over there, and then I just summoned another one instead. It seems a lot more cost effective than spending the currency in game to revive them.
Here we are. Got you located.
Yeah, I mean when I saw the thing, I was like, oh, that might be quite useful, especially if I can actually take some chaps with me. But when I realised that I actually had to pay with the currency within the game, it just seemed pointless.
Take this. Miss.
Because like if I come up to him, so I can hold for repair, and then you can see in the middle with the yellow, that's representation of how much it's costing me to repair him. Now, I don't mind having to pay to repair, that's fine, there's no issue with that, but being that 90% of the time you can't actually bring them with you unless you're like clever about it, it just seems silly. Oh, apparently I've liberated it. But yeah, it just seems expensive, doesn't it, though? When you might as well just
You can see them. They can't see you.
be a bit mean and just let them pass away, and then just, bring them out. Oh, I can actually get the bow. It's that one there. Okay. So, that one there used to be that one there. That must be mine. Normal one there, then, I'm guessing. Yeah. Well, at least I've got one U-bow upgraded. It's not the highest. There's one more level for the bows and that I can go up to, but that's like, because you've got normal, an adept, and an adept champion, as I found this out last night. Unfortunately, I don't have the adept, apart from that was the first one, and then I got the slingshot as well, so I've got 2 adept weapons now, but eventually I'll get the adept, higher class ones. Eventually, I like to think. Remove those. Right, we want to get the purple one up. 42. 44. Because I do like using that purple one, because it does some major damage. Handling. I'm not really sure if I should bother with handling. Yeah, it definitely takes time and dedication. I'll get there eventually. I've been looking at some of them and I was like, okay, I can do this and I can do that. Okay, let's give handling a little bit of a bump as well, I suppose. There we go. I feel like that's got some good stats to it now. Yeah. I'm mostly working fire on that one, so 118 for fire is pretty damn good.
Lodge's decree brought the Hunter's Lodge in line. Here they had to admit another woman into the ranks.
So now if I do a quick save, I've interacted with it, and then it should then show that I've interacted with it, and therefore allow me to fast travel there in the future if I need to. Or want to.
I once caught a glimpse of red.
I'm trying to be a bit smart now as well to what I pick up from enemy drops. And those two items, those items that I can sell, so those will give me some cash, I'll take those. Metal shards is obviously the form of currency in the game. Okay, there's apparently a body somewhere around here where she's standing right next to. That's ironic. Right, let's sell these things. Yeah, I think we all wish it was quick and simple to fast travel, don't we, really? But alas, we can't. I have to go
Until Sunfall surrenders, I'll never.
over there. Continue where I was going in the first place. There's a big ass health bar there. Like a battle royale going on, just slightly off to one side. Let's see if we can take over one, shall we? Come on. You should be able to. There we go. Just not close enough. But I mean, what's the point of whistling for them to come to you when they don't always come to you? I'm trying to think what animal that should be based on. I would have said a rhino. Whoa. Well, at least my little boy survived. Well, only just, he's lost quite a few of his parts, hasn't he? He's got a hole in his tummy. So easy to get distracted in this game.
I might need that.
Crash diet, yeah. Definitely brings a whole new meaning to a crash diet, doesn't it?
Gonna put up a fight.
Trouble is when you do have one of them as your, I wouldn't exactly call it a teammate, because some of them do a lot better attacks than others. But when you have one of the chaps helping you, you can still accidentally do damage to them as well. So you've got to kind of be careful. Like if you're in the midst of a good old fight, you don't want to accidentally hit yours if you're trying to not hit him. If that makes sense.
Snow haze. White as bone. That got dark. Right where I said it would be. Not a bad selection. I'll put those to use. Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait! Damn him. Corrupted Watchers. Eclipse. Just like he said.
Seriously, how he did not see me, I'll never know. You'd think it'd be bloody obvious, really, wouldn't you? So I can't wait for the second one to come out. I wish it would come out now. I'd love to have it been a
All these ruins.
exclusive,
Maybe I want to
like day one exclusive. Like, no. C'est la vie. Would have been nice, but you know, not much we can do about it.
They saw me. This is it. Power up turret. I have to clear the chest.
Oh well, hello. Bollocks. Yeah, not too long to wait at least, but no one truly wants to wait at the same time, do they? You'll handle what? Mine? I'm not even pre-ordered it yet, actually. I've still got to wait. But I don't have to wait. I just haven't pre-ordered it yet because I haven't seen what collector's editions and things they're doing for it.
An explosion.
Yeah, I haven't pre-ordered it yet.
Another explosion.
Mostly because I wanted to see if they had like collector's editions and things like that. And as of yet, I've not even looked like at all. I remember this bit.
Time to get it moving and be quick.
Yeah, now I've got to kill it. I believe in this game I've killed about 3 of these things. It's not a straightforward thing. But yeah, I've not even pre-ordered. I don't know what they have. Even we have it ordered before the God of Gaming. Oh, I don't know. Depends who the God of Gaming is. Oh, shit, that's not what I was expecting. But no, I've just haven't done it yet. Just waiting for something. Because obviously it's waiting for to know what kind of additionals it has. No, still doesn't seem to be any collector's edition or anything. There's just the normal one with pre-order bonus, which is Menorah Legacy outfit and spear. Well, that seems to be about it. Because I know with I want to say with the previous one, they didn't really do anything as well. But I want to say at some point they did release one with a statue. And I thought with the success they had with the first one, maybe they'll do something a little bit more better with the second one. Probably not. Who knows? But at the same time, I'm like, sorry, I want to make some more ammo. At the same time, I'm not sure if I want to get it digitally or physically.
To be one of the Deathbringers Orion talked about.
Focus.
Fitting name.
Stop working. I assumed this focus.
Don't destroy that. I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak spots.
Ah!
Hitting that thing really hurt it.
There we go. Oh, nope, still someone left.
Did it.
Oh, hang on. What's going off? What's going on now? Oh, they have actually released a pre-order then. Let's have a looky poos. Okay, so PlayStation blog, so reputable place. Photo modal, not special pose and face paint. Apex Close Rider Strike piece. In-game resources, soundtrack, digital art book. Carl Behemoth Elite outfits and short bow. Nora Thunder Elite outfit and sling. Digital comic includes that as well. So that's the digital deluxe edition. For the special edition, you get what, a metal box and a mini art book on that outfit. Okay, this is what I was more interested in. Collector's edition. So you get the still box, digital edition, what? Soundtrack more likely. Mini art book. So you get the two statues and the things from the digital. Okay. 169. Special is 79.99. Normal is 69. Nice. And then they got the Regal Regalia edition 230. What's the Regalia? Does that have? No, you're not gonna show me? No, I'm gonna have to look for it. Okay, so that's the collector's edition. Okay. Yeah, so about 230 quid. It dude, right, the new.
Found. All right. That Eclipse officer had a focus.
Hmm.
Let's see what's on it.
I don't know. I'm not sure if the statue is really my thing. If it was one of the other monsters or things might be cooler. Big Ethelflump. I like Ethelflumps, but I'm not sure about that one. Might go for the digital collector's edition. Or just for the standard edition, because I'm still. Do I get it on a disc or do I get it on digital? Because obviously I'm limited to hard drive space, so
Hades?
I'd have to delete
Hey!
something.
Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
But once I get some pennies,
It's tight, but I can squeeze them.
I'll pre-order it now then. Now that they've announced it to what they are, I'll probably get more likely the digital. But
Hold for identiscan.
being that I have limited hard drive space, that's what's kind of put me off. I mean, I like the idea of discs. You know, I'm still somewhat old school, but I do like the convenience of having all my games just ready. You know, I don't have to switch around discs and try to find them and shit.
Profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Oh, that's why I'm almost dead. Wonder why there was red around the screen. Never occurred to me that I was actually fucking dying. Whoops.
You have 355,510 days holiday for your meeting with Mr. Fair. Please proceed to the
I think I was supposed to use the ladder.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Well, didn't go squid, so it's not all bay. You did this, did ya? Yeah, see, I'm in two minds. I mean, if I had an abundance of space on my drive, then I'd get it digitally in a heartbeat, just purely because it's just convenient and practical and easy and all that jazz. But because with these consoles, you're limited to space. I mean, even with my external connected, it's only one TV, and yeah, I've basically almost filled that up as well. So it's a bit of a catch-22. I mean, I like the convenience of digital, and it's good for digital games when they're not like an online game and stuff like that, because you know. But at the same time, when it comes to downloading digital games, you know, they've made it a lot simpler, but I can't see it just going digital only, because I do like some of these collector's editions and, you know, the cool things they come with. But it's one of those things you have to kind of really seriously think if the collector's edition statues and that are really good. I don't mind some of them, but they're always like statues, and sometimes you want something just a bit different than a statue, you know, like if it came with you know, like we'll go with Fallout 76 for instance. I mean, that one came with a helmet. So if you were into cosplaying, or you just like, you know, dressed up for Halloween, or you know, you did parties at the weekend where it was fancy dress, you know, at least you could actually use that, you know. And then I've got like the collector's edition for Fallout 7, I think it was, whatever it is now, and it came with a Pip-Boy. So once again, you could use that for the same concept. And then I got that hat of Mario. Those are kind of different, unique, you know, and I like those. But when it's statues, it's kind of like, and unless you've got an abundance of room to put statues, you fill up shit pretty fucking quickly. Yeah, they should have, in all fairness, because like they put like an 886 gigabyte SSD into the console, which is soldered onto the motherboard, so you can't even change it. And then once you get it, you get like 600 odd gig left, and it's like, okay. And these are like brand new games, so they take a lot of space, you know, and it's a frustration. And then they took months before they actually allowed you to use external drives. Now, yeah, you can use an external drive, but only to play PlayStation 4 games. So if you think, oh, well, I've got like a 2,000 gig fucking drive lying around, yeah, put your PS4 games on and you can play them from that. But you can't transfer a PlayStation 5 game to that and then run it because it's not quick enough. So it's like, well, that's just fucking stupid. And their idea is, oh, well, it's alright because you can just transfer over to the external when you want to play it because it's a bit quicker than downloading it. No way. And then they just released the M.2. They did the beta, which allowed you to go up to 2 TB. Then they released a new update, which was, let's say, 3 weeks ago, for argument's sake. Some bit near. But now you can go up to 4 TB. Correct? I can have 4 TB M.2 SSD in my PS5. Great! Now I've only ever got about like £2,000 to buy one. Oh, it's fucked up, I say. It really is. But like right now, I'm like having to continuously flip everything around, and I hate doing that. But on the PS4, I had a 2 TB drive in that, and I practically had all my games downloading. Like my game selection was like I had to scroll through on here. I can barely have about. I think I've got about 20 games at the current moment on the external 1 TB. But I tried using the 2 TB drive I've got because it's not USB 3.0. It won't work. So if you do decide to buy an external drive for your games, make sure it's 3.0 USB. Because if it's not, it won't allow you to use it because it's not quick enough. So yeah, so the little drives I've got here, like this one here, the Seagate one, this is fine because it is 3.0 and it is a 5 TB, so that's great. But I've got other things on this, so I can't use it. Ow, Gizmo, that's my foot. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the idea of having my games load faster and install updates faster and transfer shit faster. I do appreciate that. But at the same time, the cost price for these M.2s is just astonishing at the very moment, and it's not a cost-effective way of doing it. If they had, hypothetically, the way I think they should have done it is had a standard 2.5-inch hard drive in it. So it could come with a 1 TB. Like you could upgrade as much as you wanted, and you could go up to, say, you know, the biggest you can get in a 2.5-inch factor, which I think is about 4 TB. And then had an M.2 as well. So you have a normal drive, you can put all your PS5, PS4 games on there, you could put an SSD hard drive in there, or you could put a standard disk one, but you could also use a M.2. So you could put your PS4 games on the normal hard drive built in, and then put the PS5 games on that one to have that speed. That's what they should have done. But they didn't. Instead, you've got a soldered on 600 gig hard drive and then the M.2. I don't know. But yeah, alright, fair enough. At least you can have an external, but you can't put PS5 games on the external, only PS4. So it's fucking apple and chairs, isn't it? Right, I'm going to stop for a few seconds. Preferably longer than a few seconds. I'm going to make a drink and go to the bathroom. So I shall see you all very shortly. Bye. Yeah, I mean, it would have made so much sense if they did that. You know, something similar to the PS4, but instead of just having the one drive on the PS4 and then an external, they could have had normal drive inside the PS5 and the M.2 and then the external. So that would have given you three options of how you could have held data. So yeah, you could still have your PS5 games on the M.2 and have the speed and all that lot, but then at least you have the option to do it at a later date or save up money or wait for the prices to come down because you could still use the internal drive. That's what they should have done, but no, of course not. Right, I'm going to leave it here for a second. I'm going to be back in a few minutes. I'm going to make a drink and go to the bathroom, and I shall see you all in about 5 minutes. Bye! feeling somebody's watching me. Oh, somebody's watching me. Right, I'm back. I think. Is everything up and running again? By the looks of it, yeah. I've only been streaming for an hour and 19 minutes. I've had no delays. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, we're back up and running. As long as everyone's still there. Yes, it is Love the Singing. Was the game singing a minute ago? Because this is a singing-free channel. Unless I trap my penis in my flies or something, because then I'm gonna wail out about it then, aren't I really? Oh, type thing. You was mumbling. What, just then? I always press circle thinking that's gonna like end that, but it doesn't, and I still do it.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of Lord Pinoy. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the...
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your Focus. They'll help you understand.
I don't think there's anything else.
Now, I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me. We will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines. And then they stopped. To make other kinds of weapons. Why? The air. There's no smell to it. Not even Old Death. Nothing natural.
Hmm. Okay. No, that's where I came from, wasn't it?
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
It's alright, we didn't die at least.
Looks like I can climb here.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Nothing in there. Excuse me. Trying to be smart to what I collect now. Trying not to fill up my inventory too much.
So people were angry at Faro. The corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Pretty sure I explored the entirety of this area last time I played this game as well, but honestly, you never know if you may miss something the first time around or even the 15th time around, isn't it, really?
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package. Designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance, it boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. Sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines. Looks like the way up. What's left of it. Maybe a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Yep. If I remember correctly, there should be a power cell up here. But this is the place I'm thinking of. If so, just don't blow yourself up. How would I blow myself up? Could walk off the edge. That would be funny.
The way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
Yeah,
Alright, made it.
here we go.
Wonder what we'll find.
All the way up here I gotta go.
Another power cell. This should help me get to that ancient armor.
Yep. It will. I knew there was one there. That's good.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Scan the data, boy.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get
I
reacquainted.
know you, Ted. You've screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I...
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me.
You refuse to sign it.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
EMP pulsar, they shoot.
Executive access detected. Express links opened.
Don't think you can really call that an express lift.
Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got
No.
a name to go with it?
Unless you just hop, then it would be quite express.
That's the one.
Landing wouldn't be too good though.
I've spent decades searching the ruins of the older ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected
He was an alt.
robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Silence.
Whoa.
That's my name.
Who else are you supposed to call you?
Why don't
Boy?
you ask another question? Something
Not a bad
else.
idea actually. That would be man, wouldn't it?
Alright, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to
Obvious, really,
expand
isn't
your
it?
frame of inquiry.
Even if I haven't played this game before, it's fucking obvious. You're a genetic descendant, and it needs your DNA to turn the machine on or off, and they don't want you to be alive because they're afraid that you're going to turn them off.
Larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Subik.
But what is that connection?
They probably
She
wouldn't
couldn't have
know.
been my mother if she
But then
lived
you can't
6 years ago.
exactly
We don't know
trademark the
connection
word
yet.
boy,
The
can
only
you
way to
really,
find out is to
girl
keep
or
going,
anything.
to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The old one's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
You're insufferable, you know that? Let's get on with this. Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Oseram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde. Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved. Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up there, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn. Freezing out here.
You'd think she'd burn her hands, wouldn't you? So where is it we're going? All the way. Wow. That's a summer distance. Hmm. I was gonna go, right, let's go and get that armor now. I've got a power cell. But I can't find it. It gotta be somewhere around here on the map. Maybe if I go under quests. Yeah, saying it's there. Okay, let's fast travel there then and see if we can find the hole again. Because every hole's a goal. Ugh. I gotta remember where. And it's over here. There's the hole. Definitely it is finding you. The holes, that's the trick. You certainly are. Once you find them, it's not so bad. Right. Time to stick it in.
These two. It's some kind
Okay.
of code.
Now we have to do. So we have to do 12 o'clock, which already is. Then we have to do 1500, which is free.
Maybe there's some more information nearby. Something that will tell me how this works.
Then 18, so that's 6.
Looks like each dial has 4 positions.
And then it was 21, which is 9.
Did it.
Done.
Check the door. Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle. Just need to install these power cells. That should do it.
Damn it, I forgot about that part as well. I'm in the bunker. There's the armor there. Which I'm technically wearing anyway, hence the blue shutter. But in order to unlock the armor, I now have to find another 3 power cells to put into those. Yeah, cheeky buggers, aren't they? I think I'll probably just give up on unlocking the armor. I know it's not going to be better to what I already have, but it kind of would be nice to, unlock it again. We'll probably just won't bother now. I remember that one power cell. Yeah. Extremely cheeky. Oh well. Never mind. Right, let's go back to the main quests then. So now I have to go all the way up here. Luckily, I have a campfire right there. So that's made life convenient. uh, we'll do a save here as well. For the convenience. Because up that path up there is where the DLC is, which I've been 70-ish doing it off stream. I haven't done a great deal. I think I've done probably like one mission. Oh, there's enemies. Oh, yeah, I'm actually enjoying it. Yeah, I mean,
Around the room.
there isn't like
They're inside too.
massive like stuff there, to my knowledge, because obviously I've only somewhat semi-started it to a certain degree. But I know there's better weapons and better armor there, which is kind of the main reason to why I started to do the New Game Plus. That's how I found out about there's a champion version of the armor and the weapons. There are a couple of new monsters as well, as I've now come to call them Zoids. But yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I'd like to see.
Redemption, enduring victory.
I'd like to see what else is in with the DLC.
Turned out very well.
No, can't have that because if we go back outside, so this whole area, we just zoom into like that. That area there you can see on the map is the DLC. So you can see I've somewhat explored that area, but I haven't completely explored it. I did a mission. Which one was it? No, it would possibly have been because I didn't go. So it was that one there. There was a mission that I did here where I had to open some water flows to allow the water to drain to free someone who'd like to go in there to bang on the pipes to play music, and she got trapped because the water basically trapped her in there. But that merchant there is the one who sells some of the champion stuff. I believe the other ones do as well. But yeah, so I haven't exactly really touched on it a great deal, as you could potentially see there. I don't know if I jumped down there last time I came here. I mean, I can get back up with those. So, let's have a look. Not exactly worth it, was it, really? Yeah, well, you never know, do you, if you don't investigate and have a look.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
I don't actually remember how many of those files and things I scanned in the end.
Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit.
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
I found a shower. Is that interesting?
Just one bed. Maybe the war chief's room.
It's only as interesting as you make it. I suppose so, yeah. I mean, the game's interesting anyway, in my honest opinion, but yeah, I suppose to a certain degree you can make a game even more interesting. I think that's why most people watch people who stream, don't they? Because the game, they make it more entertaining or more funny. Potentially, I don't know.
Red light. Guess that means no power. Holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning useful information. These wires must run to the power source.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Interesting is in the eye of the beholder, isn't it, really? You ain't supposed to turn.
Three power lines, three sources. That makes one.
Up, up. Down, down.
That's two. One more.
Oh. Very conveniently placed over there.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Wait, what?
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. fall and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual.
South.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
No, you silly sausage. What was it? North and south. Then west. I don't remember the last one. I think I got that. Damn it. It'll be so much easier if they just have the
Y'all
thing on
wanted
that.
to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Northeast. West.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter.
South.
Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
There we go. Got there in the end. I could have sworn he said south first, but clearly he didn't. But they still thought he did, though. North, east, west, south. Yeah, I just got that in the end, didn't I? Ooh, a power cell.
Power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found. It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers, just weapons.
Oh, you think he got the point? It was alright, it was only a little prick. The hell did he come from? And how the hell did he not see me? We all know one of them.
You cannot hide from us!
Where did you cut my Joe? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you go? Cut Night Joe.
This'll do.
There's one, there was a Zoid thing there. Did I kill it as well? I don't remember killing it. Oh, it's right there. Oh. Okay. Fair enough. I don't actually remember him him dying, but I'm not complaining, that's for sure. I don't remember scanning those last time. Like I said, sometimes playing a game plus after a period of time can actually be beneficial because you do, especially these type of games, there's always something you're gonna miss, isn't there? So when you replay it, you just realise just how much you have actually missed. Unless it's Destiny, then you've missed fuck all. Yep, definitely. I think this is why I kind of prefer these type of games that have this kind of like funness to them where you can explore. Especially if there's like some like kind of like a sense of explorational, sort of side to the games. And I think the ultimate game I'd love to play if they ever actually made it is what they were saying Destiny was going to be like, where it's going to be like a gigantic open world like planet thing, and there's going to be like ruins out there, and it would like take hours to get there, in game or in real life, and you could come across a bunker and there'd be a gun in there or a weapon or some description or armor, and people would be like, oh my god, where did you get that from? You're like, oh, I got this in quadrant 7B5, and all this crap. I think that would be the ultimate goal, kind of like almost like a living world where you have to go out and explore. But obviously with most games there's like a linear to it, like they kind of set you on a path anyway. I suppose WoW to a certain degree is the closest that I've come across like that, because obviously you can just wander off, but with WoW pretty much everyone's explored it now anyway. Yeah, basically, if you can see it, you can go there type scenario. So, like, when I loaded up Destiny the first time and I was looking off into the distance, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to explore. And then as soon as you walked, there was an invisible wall, and that kind of annoyed me because I was really hoping that I could jump on one of these Sparrow speeder bikes and just go off and explore and see what I found, and would be able to talk to my mates about it and what we found. But yeah, it just wasn't like that at all, was it? You know, it was unfortunate. I know loads of people are still playing it now, but to me, it was such a disappointment because the things they said you were going to get never happened, and it was. But I think if they could make a game like that, to what they promised, or not just them specifically, but anyone, that would be a cool game to play, because I would love to sit here just running around or driving or hovering, whatever the vehicle may be, if you have a vehicle, and trying to find the most obscured place, like coming across a derelict little mini town, and then there's armor in there, or weapons, or cosmetics, and then you walk into a hub where there's other players and you're wearing this piece of armor, or they can see your gun and truly do something. Where did you get that from? But with Destiny, they dropped the ball when they promised this stuff. It sounds so cool. It was like, yeah, your friends wonder where you get it from. Yeah, the same place they got theirs, and everybody else. There's nothing to it. You know, there was no. They took away the exploredness of the game and just turned it to generic poo, basically, which is really unfortunate. I mean, don't promise something you can't keep.
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During
Yeah.
eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss
Even
this
a primitive knows
Back to
the world's not flat.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
She asked them very nicely, or she threatened them with Lewis's farts. That's a big one. That's what she said. I don't think any woman's ever said that.
The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
Yeah, like in Discworld, Terry Pratchett. This is the second time I have to go against this machine.
Another collision. And this one can move.
What, about Discworld, or about, can never say that they're, big? And if that's the case, Steph just hasn't seen the right people. I actually died. I'm not sure how. That's a big one. Let's go back. Back again. I'll skip through the video this time. No point of watching it again, is there?
This one can move.
Well, I was trying to rappel down. Didn't get the opportunity to rappel, did I? Ah. And diddly dead. Yeah, he deaded. I remember the first time I did this fight, I was badly under geared for it, and it probably took me, I want to say 6 or 7 attempts, and I just could not do it. So I ended up coming out and then redoing other missions as well, and then I had to find my way back to here to obviously to carry on, and yeah, it was a bit of a pain, but I had to level myself up a little bit, otherwise I wasn't gonna just survive to do it long enough. But like before he hit, it hit hard. That was probably the easiest way I've ever done it before. So certainly made it a little less stressful, but just as fun, as I had to appreciation from it last time.
Should have brought a cart.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
No, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and their team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan?
I love they give like projects and things funny names, don't they?
But it's something. Consider the alternative.
Operation Buttfuck will happen in 20 minutes. We need to do it. I mean, I just love the names they do shit funny.
Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
Why can't I just name it to what it's gonna be?
Candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them.
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do?
Very funny. Yeah, it can be when they name some of them, I suppose. What an interesting camera view.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
Alright, so... is
Yeah,
there
it's called
some way to
5G now. Wi-Fi.
Crash the network. Audacious, yes. There is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What is Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth...
Okay.
She stopped the machines, but not before the world she knew. Her civilization ended.
Hmm. Well, there's not really much to upgrade wise. Hmm. Suppose logically thing would be to buy that one really, wouldn't it? All skills learned, you know. So 9 skill points worth, and then I've done everything. So I need to collect 8 more. Yeah. I hate when they have exclamation marks. Why can't they have like a tab that you can just click it and it says like read all type thing? Ah, I pressed the wrong button. How is my game progression? 35.42% game completion. How? Tonak 4, Unknown Dash, Bandit Camp 1, Cauldrons 4, Corrupted Zones 3, Main I've done 12 quests, Side I've done 3, Unknown Dash, Shadow Items, Outfits 1, Weapons 5, Machine Scanned 18, Metal Flowers, Ancient Vessels, and Vintage are around 3, 2, and 1. And then obviously, there you go. There you can see how much I've done on the DLC. I've done 2 side missions, and I've only scanned 2 monsters. Yeah, they definitely do make me work for it, that's for sure. Wow, I've killed a lot of witches. 178. I've killed 64 bulls, 1 owl, 1 goat. No, 1 owl, 3 goats. Okay, I'm up to 51 hours of playtime now. Not bad. I'd assume the numbers for the monsters would be a lot higher than that, but obviously not. Cracky. That's a bit of a distance to go, isn't it? Unfortunately, that would be the nearest campfire. But I can't fast travel. I'm guessing because I'm still here, I need to move.
Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Ah, this should be quite the ride.
Oh, I see. She's not actually using her hands. I thought she was using her hands on most of these things. Yeah.
I'd do that again if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
It was pretty fun actually. But yeah, I would have thought it would be more than 51 hours. Where is it? Statistics. Yeah, 51 hours and 31 minutes I've been playing collectively. Unless that's just this playthrough. So not both. So not like the first time I played it and then New Game Plus. Maybe that's just New Game Plus. I mean, it's a possibility, I suppose. And it would make sense to why it's not as high as we'd expect it to be. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Maybe it is down to that. I don't know. But yeah, I would have thought it would have been at least a couple of hundred by now. Trying to think how long the game story was in the first place. I want to say it took me about 30 hours to do the main storyline last time. Obviously I was doing other bits and pieces during that time. So I want to say it was about 20-30 hours it took me, but I'm not 100% sure.
Machine riding Nora with a special spear. How lucky to come across you. I have a proposal. Come closer.
But he don't sound creepy.
Okay, Fernand. What's your proposal?
During the reign of that idiot Carja King, Outlanders often hid items of value from raiders. Well, I found one.
What is it?
A relic from the old ones. You probably would understand it better than I do. Unfortunately, it's too high for me to reach.
Uh-huh, and you want me to get it for you?
What a brilliant plan! You're a much better climber than I am, to be sure. Get it? Bring it back, and we'll split the proceeds.
How about I see what it is first?
That works too.
Let's say I'm interested. What do I need to do?
The relic rests on the rise of Dusk Mesa. Bring it to me.
I bet he's just as shifty and all.
We'll both profit.
All teachers were
We'll
though.
see about that.
All still are. No, not all my teachers were bad. There was a couple of alright ones. They weren't all too annoying, I suppose.
And one of these.
I think my favourite teacher was probably Mr. Lloyd. He was our drama and music teacher. He was alright. He wasn't a pain. getting hit by all directions now, aren't I?
Well,
Yeah, you tend to find that with teachers, though. Because when it comes to teachers, they are trying to do a job, but you'd think they would be more understanding and acceptable of their students and be more open to diversity in their lessons, but 90% of the time they just care about a paycheck. It's very rare to actually come across really good teachers. Like I said, I had one really good teacher, but that I liked. But the joke is other people may not like them, and like a different teacher. So it can be quite questionable in most cases when it comes to teachers and stuff like that. Who's good ones, who are bad ones, and so on. Yeah, it is unfortunate that when you have teachers that are, a bit of an idiot.
I got this.
Yeah, they probably would, in all fairness. I mean, they keep saying that teachers aren't getting paid enough and they're like, overworked and stuff like that, but I don't find that myself personally. I mean, I'm not a teacher, obviously, but I feel like if these teachers really do care about these kids' education, then you'd think that they would kind of do it properly, and have the passion for it. But most of the teachers, I don't know, I feel like teachers become a teacher just because they get to bully people around as if they were themselves bullied at a younger age. And it just seems like, what's the point? Because, there's nothing wrong with being a teacher. I think it's a very good job shaping the minds of the next generation, so to speak. But when the teacher you have just doesn't listen to you, or doesn't give you the time, or doesn't even listen to you, and it's like, well, what was the point of you being a teacher in the first place then? It just makes no sense to me.
I can't spare the weight.
Well, I was going to be able to run up it, but I can't. Right. I'm going to pause it there, and I'm going to go and make a drink, go to the bathroom, and then I shall be back momentarily. So, I shall speak to you all very, very shortly. Yes, they get paid more than Amy does per year. They are all very opinionated and bullied. I wouldn't go as far as say all are, and I wouldn't say they're all opinionated or bullies, but majority of them can be. All my teachers at my school, I mean, they weren't all bad, and obviously being older now, I can understand that. I mean, because I probably wasn't the best of kids to get along with. Being destructive and all over the place and stuff. So I do feel for some teachers, but there are teachers out there who are just generally assholes, basically. They do it because they like the power trip. But I wouldn't go as far as saying all are opinionated. You can say the same thing in all sorts of things. You can say not all police or not all nurses or all this and all that. So it's unfortunately, you can have a category of people that are like that are opinionated bullies, but the thing is, at the same time, they're there to do a job, and if the students make their jobs harder, then they do come across as being opinionated and or a bully. But if they're telling you their option, it's not necessarily always their option because it's the curriculum they have to follow or they should be following it. But schools nowadays, they don't seem to be as good as they used to be. I mean, they're like arguing saying kids now have to stay in full-time education until they're 18 because they're not adapting to work life. I don't really get that. I mean, if you already know what you want to do, like say for instance, if you want to, I don't know, do something that you don't necessarily need to go to college or university for, then why would you have to stay in until you're 18? I mean, or the fact they keep giving them so many holidays. Surely just keep them in school longer, but still giving them so many holidays is a contradiction. Yeah, private schools are on a whole new different ballgame. And then when you take religious schools, like a Catholic school on top of that, yeah, it's even worse. I mean, public are like, 50-50. Private schools are pretty stuck up and opinionated, and then Catholic schools, in my option, to what I know of, are they're the top. But, right, anyway. I'm going to go to the toilet before I go to the toilet. So I shall see you in a few minutes' time, and I'll be back. Okay, bye-bye. And I bake. You are. Must be controller, there it is. Right then, onward we go. Well, you should think about what's out for dinner, actually, thinking about it. Bang! That bugger just took out all three of those. Tough little cookie, innit? Should have really gone to a merchant or something and sold some of these bits and pieces, really, shouldn't I?
Oh, useful.
I did forget. Hopefully we'll come across one on the way to said location. And there's one right there. Oh, no. That would be... looked like a person from behind that, like just like the back. But it wasn't. Well, that certainly made me feel like a bit of an idiot.
I can still get the upper hand.
I'll try not to make that mistake again, thinking it was a person from behind. Probably doesn't help that they actually wear armor from the monsters, but not to that extreme. Okay, there is a person up ahead of me who will, I can buy shit and sell stuff to. That's cool then.
Aloy, you're very close now.
I was wondering when you'd speak up.
There's a shield rock.
Unfortunately, we can't tell her off, and she is just speaking the truth about them as we have seen them, and they are like that with us too. Oh yeah, about the school stuff. Yeah, like I said, there are going to be, ones who are just a pain in the ass and other ones that aren't so much. It's one of those 50-50s, isn't it? Some kids just assume their teachers are out to get them, and others are actually out to get them, Not to say some people are good and not to say some teachers are bad. It's one of those catch-22s, isn't it, really? Guess what? It's half an hour till we have to leave for holiday. Ooh. It's nice to be able to go on holiday, isn't it? Now don't forget, I want a kangaroo. Not sure how you're going to bring a kangaroo home. You'll put it in a pouch. As they're adorable little buggers. Well, they are when they're babies. See, if that's the adept armor, why does it not have an extra slot on it? Wow. The weapons have free for holiday or however you put it. They are aggressive little things. Yeah, I suspect they are. They kind of look adorable, but when they say they pack a mean kick, they do pack a mean kick, don't they?
Wall just ahead. Look close, and you'll find handholds leading up.
Oh, really? And who put those there, Right. Why would I expect an answer? It's so much more exciting to keep it all a mystery. Crash the Eclipse Focus Network, he's...
I'm still unable to craft these. And bite as well? Never realized they bit people. It's quite unique actually. I didn't realize they bit. I just assumed they kicked.
So how are we gonna do that? Oh, wait. I forgot. We won't. I do all the dangerous stuff. You just listen in.
Where did the raccoon just go? Fair enough.
There are the handholds, right where you'd said they'd be. Did you get that, Silence? No? Fitting name you got there.
All right. Take a seat at the campfire and we'll have a little chat.
How nice of you to finally drop by.
Our purpose this night is to crash the Focus Network.
Yeah, tell me the part I don't know. How?
For starters, you will need to infiltrate the Eclipse's main base.
What?
That's right. Fortunately for you, I brought you round to the back way. It's right through that crevice. Once you reach the base, you'll see the objective. A derelict tall neck that's been extensively modified. Climb the tall neck. Grafted into the top of its disk, you'll find a module of sorts. Destroy that, and the Focus Network will crash.
So you were part of the Eclipse.
I've never been part of anything. I serve my own interests, always. But it is the case that I assisted the Eclipse before I sensed the threat they might become. It was a mistake that I'm doing what I can to correct.
What sort of assistance did you give them?
Head through that crevice, Aloy. We have more important things to do than ask questions.
Corrupt machines. Patrolling my guards.
More like soldiers. Held in reserve for a war yet to come. You'll have to get past them.
This is the easy way.
Yep. Definitely one very big shaft I have to climb. I will make sure I handle it and grip it tightly whilst I move my way up to the tip. And then once I'm at the tip, I will make sure it shoots its EMP load and make sure it covers a wide area as well. Definitely does sound like a good plan and a lot of fun. You just gotta get there first. Either this is going to allow me to silently take it down, or that guy there is going to notice me. Nope, he didn't notice me, that's good.
Calm, calm.
I'm not sure I'm going to be able to kill him in one go, this chappie. Let's see what happens. Oh, I did. That's good then. Didn't think I was going to be able to kill him in one go. Trying to assess which direction to go in.
That hurt him.
Was it? No one saw me do that. Everyone's oblivious. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to just climb up there. I'm going to have to come up that slope, aren't I, with that monsters.
The Tallneck's just over this ridge. The top. Now be ready to act fast. You need to get in and get it done before they raise an alarm.
Okay, 2 out of 2. Done it nice and quietly so far.
Here we go.
You getting this? I see the legs of a Tallneck down there, but no Tallneck.
Damn. The transmitter's been moved. Check down the ravine to the left. Only place it could be.
So much for your insider knowledge. Toward the explosions. Great.
You've got exactly one shot at this, Aloy, so spare the sarcasm and make it count. You see that bridge over the ravine?
Yep.
Memorize its location. There's a rappel point on the side. That'll be your way out.
And these Eclipse troopers?
Avoid them or kill them, your choice. The blasting should cover any noise you make. Find the Tallneck and destroy the module on top.
Go.
I do not understand what the shadow.
Oh, would be nice though, wouldn't it, to be out on a sunny beach right now with the sun shining. Never did surfing. I mean, I considered it. I just don't think I have the balance, but then if I could skateboard and stuff, I can't see much of a difference, but then water is so much more unpredictable than a road. But it would be nice though to be in the sunshine, have a nice cup of tea, or a beer or something, I suppose. Now, probably something like a fruit juice, like orange juice or pineapple juice or something. That would be quite nice.
It's from the Tallneck. It helps the priests see the unseen. How many more machines must be
Okay, this is going to be a bit of a trick, isn't it? I feel like it couldn't have put me in a worse fucking place to start, really. $28, ooh, sounds lovely. Compared to this bloody country, it's what, like 12 at the very moment or something, I suspect.
every time they set off another blast. My ears. You're finished.
long as you're quick, it won't affect you.
Oh good, another secret.
By the looks of it, I could have just killed them straight away then. You didn't really have to be stealthy on that part then, by the looks of it.
The ground here looks chilled up. Drag marks leading towards that gate. The gate's barred. No getting past that.
You'll have to find another way.
What is this place?
A distraction.
There are several data points.
Might as well scan them once you've got them. Not sure there's an achievement tied behind it or anything, but it's not like I'm fussed about achievements anyway.
It gives him a focus that you seem to lack. Now how about finding that Tolmec? Just find it and get to the top. Destroy the module and then get out fast as you can.
Sure is a lot of blasting up there. Sounds busy.
Busy enough not to notice you, let's hope.
I see it. They've built some kind of structure around it.
Climate. The sooner this is done, the better.
I don't like this. It feels wrong.
Everything here is wrong. Just get to the module and destroy it.
Well, I'm slowly but surely climbing up the shaft.
I see the module.
Good. Now be quick.
This is Hades?
Aloy, this is not the time.
It's a metal devil.
Open the module's casing, now. Aloy, do as I say or all is lost.
They call me Shocky.
Entity has come here. Entity miscalculated. Entity cannot destroy me. I am beyond its reach.
Maybe you are. But this isn't!
Destroy the entity.
Oh, it went from a hard shaft to a floppy shaft. Actually, that's a broken shaft.
Keep running!
A brave trail. Yeah, you think? What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap?
Keep moving!
I'm not even sure which way I'm supposed to be bloody going. I'm assuming it's this way. No. That was a bit confusing. Let's try that again. It wouldn't be gameplay if you didn't die.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, you think? What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap? Easy.
I get the feeling they're trying to kill me. Not sure why.
Almost out of it. What?
Don't fight, run.
Are you kidding me?
Head left towards the cat.
Got it. Almost there.
The whole base is on high alert.
Yeah, I noticed.
Keep moving or you'll die. Yes, sir. More eclipse ahead.
Bridge in sight.
That's the way out.
I know.
They made Aloy wet. We don't mind a wet Aloy. And yet not a scratch on her.
Rough going, but you survived.
You knew Hades was there and you sent me to him?
I won't deny I risked your life, but it was the only way.
No, we don't mind.
With the focus network down, we can both get what we want. Access to the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I'm past trusting you with secrets.
Good. That means you're wising up. Trust is for fools. It shifts and crumbles like sand. A poor foundation for any partnership. But mutual self-interest. Now that is a solid bedrock upon which you and I might build a new science of understanding. We both need answers, Aloy. And thanks to you, we're on the verge of grasping them. It's unfold. We'll speak again.
You miserable... Damn him. If I could toss this focus and be rid of you, Sirens, I would. We both need it. Snowfall it is. And Zero Dawn.
Barbara, they do like making her go back and forth, don't they? Oh, to an area I haven't explored yet. There's not many areas I haven't explored, actually. Yes. Definitely have to pre-order. Though I did actually look for Horizon Zero models after the streams yesterday, this morning, and yeah, there wasn't that many, surprisingly. Which was quite unfortunate, really, when you think about it, because I would assume there'd be quite a bit, but no, there weren't that many. Couple of Aloy. One of which was probably a very good one, which I've got saved under a bookmark. There was a couple of machines, but they were kind of like, they were kits, but they weren't like proper kits. Like it was like, if you imagine like one of these creatures here, so instead of being like sort of legs coming in a couple of sections and then a body comes in a couple of sections like that, it was like the whole body on one leg. Then it was like half of that was another leg with part of the with part of the body. So it was kind of like almost like it split the body in a couple of pieces with the legs, and it was I felt like it would have shown the joints too much like that, so it didn't look really that good. But the one Aloy one that I have saved is basically a statue of her, and the quality of that one did look actually pretty good. So that one I will be looking to invest into. I think it was I want to say it was $17, I believe. So that's another one to add to the list. But that was pretty good. But that was just a general statue of her though. So I'll probably, at some point when I can afford to do it, I shall do it. You kitty, kitty, kitty. Come on. Who's a good little kitty cat? You are. Now go and attack the other kitty cats.
Get out of here.
Okay, enjoy your holiday. Remember to use plenty of suntan. And I will talk with you soon. Hopefully everything will go nice and smoothly at the airport and you go straight through as well. Because that's the thing that annoys the shit out of me, is the airport side of things. But yeah, have a nice time. Bye bye.
This won't go quietly.
What are you on about? Oh. That. Fucking hate these ones. There's more than one? That's uncool. I didn't realize there was more than one. One of them is a pain in the ass as it is, let alone two of them. Oh, you did little buggers. That's one down at least. Oh, two down. Yay. I said, these ones are a little annoying because they can keep going under the ground. Didn't realize it was 2 of them.
Dust won't stop blowing.
Yeah, thanks. Admittedly, I tend to avoid those ones a little bit, but when she said a second ago about, like, this isn't going to go well, I was like, what you want about? Turned, and there they were. So, at least I got them. Took a few seconds, but got there in the end. Stop rolling. Bloody meat. Really should be thinking about coming off and doing me dinner, but not sure what to do, really. Nothing really too exciting me for dinner this evening. You'd think they'd go after that fox. Because the fox is organic as well. Just like myself. And yet, they're leaving the fox perfectly left alone. Seriously, these ones are mental. I mean, I could have burgers, yeah. Don't really have anything to go with them, though. Can't actually make burgers. I can do the meat on a plate, but I don't have any buns. But why? I think I've got a baby left.
What to take you on?
Not sure if the bagel's any good though. Bagel burger. Haven't had one of those for a while. Oh, hello, Mr. Bunny. Yeah. Pretty much dino or chips otherwise. Do fancy something different though.
It's on to me.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's Summer Palace. A bulwark of guard your might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm
Go away.
Nothing about the ceasefire. They're not waiting to come home.
Pick that up in a minute. Do the camp theft. Right, I'll save here then, and I'll come off with Dindins. Call the minion. Brush my lovely long locks. I don't really get limited items, I just can't be bothered to cook just for the one person. It's different if I have, you know, multiple people, you know, like, then obviously I'm more than happy to cook properly. But when it's just me on my own, it's just too much hassle just to cook something like that on my own. Yeah, to a certain degree, it would be nice to have a bit more variety, but then it's just something cooking simple and easy, isn't it, really? So that's what it mostly comes down to. Why bother, you know, fuck arsing about making some shit that's really nice when it's just easy just to cook something quick and easy. So that's what I tend to do. The other stuff I had yesterday was quite nice, so it's not all bad. Well, right then. I shall come off now. I'll end the stream completely, and then I'll start again in a little while time after the intermission instead. So, thanks for tuning in, and I shall speak to you all later on. Okay, bye.